when the Lord shall come second time, he said, blessed are those that watch daily at my post. That's why most people, they can't be given literacy level to watch it. Most people doesn't know how to keep the post.
Isaiah 6, stand from verse 2. Please, where's the second mic here?
To the seraphim.
Above this, to the seraphims.
Each one has his wings.
Every seraphim has his wings.
With one he covered his face.
Okay, with two covered his face.
And with one he covered his feet.
Okay.
And with one he did fly.
He did fly.
And one cried unto another.
Now, they don't say they are crying to God. They say one cry what? To another. Continue.
And said,
Holy,
holy, holy.
Holy, holy, holy.
Is the Lord of hosts.
Is the Lord of hosts.
The whole earth is full of his glory.
Now, if you notice the statement, they didn't say the whole earth is full of the holy. And I've said it before that the stuff of glory is holiness. For example, you are glorious in holiness. Holy, holy, holy. The whole earth is full of glory, not full of holy. That is, the actual reality of holiness is what? Glory. And to every glory, there's a light that came. Isaiah 60 explained that. Arise, for the light has come. What happened? The glory of what? So, because your light come, it allows what? Your glory to find expression. But they say, holy, holy, holy. The what? Whole earth, not the whole heaven, is full of what? Of glory. Continue.
And the posts of the door moved at the voice of him that cried.
Now, the post of the door moved at the voice of him that cried.
And the house was filled with smoke.
Okay.
Then said I,
okay,
woe is me.
Say, woe is me.
For I am undone.
For I am undone.
Because I'm a man of unclean lips.
Now, the secret started what? Getting revealed. I'm a man of what? Unclean lips. Continue.
And I dwell in the midst of a people of unclean lips.
And even the people I'm staying with, they have unclean lips. Continue.
For my eyes have seen the King.
My eyes have seen the King.
The Lord of hosts.
The Lord of hosts.
Then flew one of the seraphim unto me.
What happened? Then flew one of the seraphim unto me.
Having a coal in his hand.
Having a coal in his hand. Having a coal in his hand. There's a coal in his hand. One of the seraphim have what? A coal. Is having a coal in his hand. Continue.
Which he had taken with the tongues from off the altar.
Now, this coal was taken from the altar. And these are the realities of the heaven. A seraphim, or one of the seraphim, took a coal from the altar from heaven. And when you notice the scripture, Bible says Moses built according to pattern. That is, there's an order that are what? That heaven follows. There's a principle that the heaven follows. And one of the way to allow this thing to find expression on earth, how heaven can find expression on earth, is the ability to get what? The order in which the what? Heaven follows. So one of the way of trapping the reality of God is by building an altar. Because when you study Isaiah chapter 6, God was sitting down on his throne. Are you with me at all? Can you see right now? God was what? Sitting down on his throne. And at that throne, there's what? There's an altar. And that altar has coals. It has what? It has coals. The question is, where are they getting coals in heaven? Coals of fire. Yeah, where did they get it? And these people that brought it, they are seraphims. He said, and he took one of the coals at the altar. So anytime you see any dimension that reflects God on earth, there was a man that has journeyed to heaven to create a pattern for it. Are you with me at all? Are you asleep? Some people are already asleep. Are you with me? That is, anything you see on earth, there's somebody that was able to capture the reality of that heaven and brought a pattern to the earth realm. Are you with me? So somewhere, somehow, Noah was able to get an inspiration of building what? An altar unto the Lord. Are you with me at all? That's not the place where I'm going. I'm just standing on the basis. So when Noah built altar to the Lord, there's one secret that was revealed there. Do you know he was able to get the thought of God? God does not speak to him now. No, this, I'm going to stop this. But Bible says, as God was thinking, Noah was able to what? To pen down the thought of God. But ability to get that dimension is because of the what? Of the altar that what? Noah what? Built. Are you with me? It's very simple, and I'm not going to take more time. And again, when you go further, there was another man called Abraham. When Abraham journeyed, because altar also is used in trapping the presence of God. Altar is what? I also use what? In trapping the presence of God. For example, many people have had the encounter here, but you have not used anything to trap it. Yeah. You have some certain encounters, but you can't trap it. Even by scripture, you can't trap it. Even by writing, you can't trap it. That's where I'm going a bit. Let's go to the book of Genesis so that I can see what I'm saying. Genesis. I'm going to make it simple because I know we need rest a bit. Genesis chapter 12. Verse 7 and 8.
And the Lord appeared unto Abraham.
I want to say something. And the Lord appeared unto Abraham
And said,
Unto
thy seed will I give this land.
Unto thy seed will I give this land.
And there builded he an altar.
What happened? And there builded he what? An altar.
Unto the Lord.
Unto the Lord. That what? Who appeared. Abraham built what? Altar. Unto what? Unto the Lord. That what? Appeared. So he find a way of trapping that essence in that dimensions. Like many people have some certain encounter. If I ask you, you don't have anything to trap it. Some people say, Daddy, I had a dream, but it disappeared from my head because you don't use anything to trap it. It's very volatile. And Abraham did what? Altar. To what? God that appeared. That's why when you study the old writing, you will see all kinds of altar with different names. Because that altar are used in trapping a dimension of God that appeared to them. For example, in Genesis 22, it said, upon this month it can be what? It can be seen. You know, he built an altar. When he built an altar, then because of the encounters or because of the occurrence that happened in that place, what happened? He gave it a name. So he's able to trap a part of the essence of God. That's why most people say, Jehovah Jireh. For the Lord will provide. But remember, the person that had the experience built an altar to trap that essence. Like most people, I say it again. You have many encounters, even when you are praying. But what do you use to trap it? There are many dreams that they are a light to your destiny. But when you have it, as you wake up, you know that instead of you writing it down in the morning, before afternoon it disappears, you will look for it because you got nothing to trap it. So are used in trapping the reality of the essence of God. But apart from that place, or apart from that dimensions, where we are going to, that is a place, I told you, is a place of dominance. How you can use altar to dominate in a certain territory. And now you can be. We are going there little. Now, Bible says, and Abraham built an altar to the God that appeared unto him. That is, he used that reality to what? Because of God that appeared to him, he used that altar to trap the essence of that encounter. But in dropping that encounter, he gave Abraham an avenue to dominate. You are going to get it. You're going to get it. It's very simple. Because I'm going to jump high. Don't get lost. Do you know one thing? When Abraham had built an altar, when the Lord wanted to speak to him, do you know you have to go back to that place of altar? Likewise, you have many encounters that can be a light, a path to unlocking some certain realities, but you have nothing to trap it. I'm just starting so small. Let's read it. Genesis 12, verse 7. I want you to read it and don't get lost from the way. Start from verse 7 again.
And the Lord appeared unto Abraham.
Okay.
And said,
okay,
unto thy seed will I give this land.
Okay.
And there builded he an altar.
Now, if you notice that word, it's unto thy seed will I give this land. And he builded he an altar. Or what?
Unto the Lord.
Okay.
Who appeared unto him.
Who have what? Appeared unto him. Verse 8.
And removed from thence.
Okay.
Unto a mountain on the east of Bethel.
Okay.
And pitched in his tents.
Okay.
Having Bethel on the west.
Okay.
And Ai on the east.
And Ai on the east.
And there he builded an altar unto the Lord.
So if you study the life of Abraham, he's a man that is perpetual with altar. Do you see it right now? So when God appeared unto him, he what? He built what? An altar. When he gets to the place of the Bethel, he built what? An altar. And I said, altar, apart from trapping the essence of God, altar is for dominion. An altar is also used for the what? The structures of your destiny. Can you hear me? Can you hear me well? Altar is for what? Dominion. What I say? Altar is for what? Altar is for what? You will see it. Because where I'm going, you will see why most people cannot dominate in their certain places. So there was a time when Abraham journeyed. Genesis 13. Don't let me read. Genesis 13. Read from verse 1. Genesis 13.
And Abraham went up out of Egypt.
Went out of Egypt.
He and his wife.
He and his wife.
And all that he had.
And all that he had.
And Lot with him.
Okay.
Into the south.
Into the south.
And Abraham was very rich in cattle.
He was very rich in cattle.
In silver.
In silver.
And in gold.
And in gold.
And he went on his journey from the south even to Bethel.
Where? What did he do in Bethel? In Genesis 2:8. He built what? An altar. Now, when he was going back, where is he going? Continue.
Unto the place where his tent had been at the beginning.
Okay.
Between Bethel and Ai.
Okay.
Unto the place of the altar.
Unto the place of the altar Abraham had built. Is that not?
Yes.
Read it.
Which he had made there at the first.
So Abraham made an altar there.
And there Abraham called upon the name.
What happened? So Abraham is able to trap the essence of God by God that appeared to him. So he built an altar. So when Abraham was turning back, he knew that he found a pathway. That there's a pathway. Instead of struggling again, there's an altar I built for a God that appeared unto me, right? So I can go to that altar and what? And call upon the name of the Lord. Is that what he did?
Yes, sir.
Read again from verse 3 so that we can journey.
And he went on his journey.
He went on his journey.
From the south even to Bethel.
Okay.
Unto the place where his net has been at the beginning.
Okay.
Between Bethel and Ale.
Okay.
Unto the place of the altar.
Unto the what? The place of the altar.
Which he had made there at the first.
Which he had made there at first.
And there Abraham called upon the name of the Lord.
And there Abraham what? Called. Remember, when God appeared to Abraham, he was able to what? Build an altar to trap that essence. So when Abraham wanted to call upon the name of the Lord, where did he go? He went back to what? To the altar which he had built, because he was able to trap an essence. How many encounters have you had? How many one have you trapped? If you have one encounter, it's a pathway to others. It's not, he went back to the place of the altar which he had built, and he called or what? Upon the name of the Lord. What happened?
And Lot also.
And Lot also.
Which went with Abraham.
Which went with Abraham?
Had flocks.
Half flocks. When you study the pattern of the life of Abraham, it's a man of what? Altar. And altar sometimes, or altar is metaphor for a sacrifice of prayer. Abraham did not make a new altar. He has to go back to the altar where what he built, where he had first encounter. And it was there he called upon the name of the Lord.